Hello, it's Reija and welcome to another video. Today I am going to be sharing with you my Translateathon Round 6 TBR, and I have a lot of books to talk about because I am nothing if not ambitious when it comes to readathon. Not really, I just want to have a lot of choice when I inevitably fail to get enthused about the things I want to read when I need to read them. Anyway, let's get started. So Translateathon takes place during the last 2 weeks of May, so it begins on May 16th and runs until May 29th. So you have 2 weeks of time to read all the translated books that you so desire. And I have made a complete announcement video, which I will link in the cards so that you can check it out if you are interested in joining in the fun. But today I am just going to share all the books, and because I have a huge pile of books I want to share, I'm just going to do something a little fun and just show you all the piles based on all the prompts that they will cover. So first, let's start with the first prompt, which is to read a translated book with a purple cover. And my first choice is Jättömaa by Chen Qiufan, which is called Waist-Hide in English. And this is translated from Chinese, and it is very purple and also very metallic, and I love it. So I am very excited to be picking this one up. And the next book that I have, which also works for another prompt, as you will see later, is Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, Volume 1 by Mo Xiang Tong Xiu. And this is also translated from Chinese, but this time into English. And this one I really need to prioritize because it is borrowed from a friend, so I need to give this to them after I have finished. So yeah, definitely will try to prioritize this one. The second prompt is to read a translated book that has LGBTQIA+ themes, and the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation by Mo Xiang Tong Xiu works for this prompt as well because it has a romance between 2 male characters. And then I have a manga called Boys Run the Riot by Keito Gaku, and this has a transgender main character. And also the May pick for Shorts and Sorcery Book Club, The Way Spring Arrives and Other Stories, also works for this prompt as well and is mostly translated, and I will be reading that one as well. And the final prompt is to read a book that has been translated from a language that you have not read any books from. So for example, if you have not read a book translated from Hindi, then you would pick up a book that has been translated from Hindi for this prompt. Shockingly, I have not gone too far out of my own neighborhood for this one because I am reading books translated from Icelandic and Danish. You heard that correctly. I have actually never read a book that has been translated from either of those languages. So for Icelandic, I chose Hautausmaa or Graveyard by Gerdur Kristný. It is translated from Icelandic into Finnish, and it is a young adult horror novel. And then for the Danish translation, I chose The Devil's Apprentice by Kenneth Bu Andersen. This is a book that has been highly praised by Anita from Anita Reads, so I wanted to give this a shot, and this has been translated into English, and I have the ebook version of this. And of course, I have a bunch of other things because I really want to be able to just pick whatever when I am reading for a readathon. I want to have as many choices as possible. I don't commit to reading all of these, but I just want to, have a lot of choice. And also, if some of these sound interesting to you, then maybe you will find some new titles to pick up. So I have a bunch of manga. First off, I have Asadora Volume 1 by Naoki Urasawa. And this is a new-ish manga that Urasawa has started, and it is about a girl who wants to be a pilot, like an airplane pilot, which is really exciting. So I am definitely eager to pick this up. And then I have A Sign of Affection by Suu Morishita, and this is a manga all about a relationship between two people, one of whom is deaf. And it has like deaf representation, and sign language is used on page. So I'm very eager to pick this up. Then I have a light novel that I want to read. This is the first volume of The Haunted Bookstore, Gateway to a Parallel Universe by Shinobumaru. And it is basically what it sounds like in the tin. This is a portal fantasy. It is kind of also an isekai. Kind of. I'm not sure yet because I haven't started reading it, but fingers crossed it's just a portal fantasy because everyone knows at this point how much I loathe isekais because they're so overdone. But anyway, this was a complete cover buy, and it also has some purple tones, so this could also work for the purple cover. But yeah, mostly I'm just wanting to read this because it looks to be very fun. And then finally, I have something that I started on the last round of Translateathon and did not finish because I just parked it. I wasn't in the right mindset, and this time I will try and pick it up again. So it is Daughter of the Dark by Marina and Sergei Dyachenko, translated by Julia Meitov-Hersey. And it is basically kind of like urban fantasy bordering on horror. So yeah, really excited for this one as well. Or excited to continue where I left off. And there you have it. These are all of the books that I want to be reading, or at least attempting to read, for Translateathon Round 6. Tell me in the comments what books you have in mind for the readathon if you are joining. And also some housekeeping notes before I go. Originally in my announcement video I had said that the reading sprints for Translateathon Round 6 would happen on the Saturdays of the readathon. Well, I'm going to have to reschedule the first round of reading sprints because of personal scheduling issues. So that will take place on Sunday of the first week, and then the second round of reading sprints will go as planned. So the correct dates will be in the description of this video, and also I will update the description of the original announcement video as well. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in another one very soon. Bye bye!